Everyone listens. Shucks, I done been with a bunch of teams where you can't tell anybody anything, but this group, they listen pretty well. They actually try to be coached.
Jalen's continued to grow. You know, you were talking about, Cleveland style basketball a little bit different than Stark County, and it's way different than North Carolina. So I think he's still getting adjusted to that, and won't probably fully be adjusted until we play a couple of real games. But Jalen's been great. You want to talk about unselfishness for being a guy who's the #1 ranked player in the state. He doesn't carry himself that way. He's really about team. If he needs to score 30, he's willing to do it, and he's got the ability to. But at the same time, he's happy scoring 12 and making the right passes and doing whatever we have to do to win. So I've been very pleased with him, and he's still got a long ways to go, but as long as he continues to have the attitude he's had to this point, I'm confident he's going to get there.
We have Jae'Lyn, but there's a lot of good players on this team. Everybody, we have shooters, we have scorers, we have passers, dribblers, defense. I feel like everybody can shine on this team. I know me as myself as a player, I'm very unselfish. Like, I want to get my team involved. That's what I like to do. And then Nigel, he likes to get his team involved. Jae'Lyn, they just not all one person. They're just not selfish, as you say.
We definitely have an unselfish group. Sometimes we pass a little bit too much, but yeah, I mean, that's definitely gonna help us improve.
We just love moving the ball and getting an easier shot than maybe one we already had.
When I last saw you guys, you and Jae'Lyn were working real closely together. Has that continued, and what's it been like?
Yeah, it's continued a lot. We get in here at 6 in the morning. After practice, we just continue to work with each other, figure out each other's strengths, weaknesses, try to help each other out, stuff like that.
He's already a hell of a player, but he's gonna be real good though. That's all I can say.
The theme last year, which was a lot of 3-year, 4-year guys here. Does the mood feel different around here because it's such a new team? I think it has to.
Yeah, I think obviously that group was very well known when they came in as freshmen, and even though their junior and senior year I was coaching in a different county, I was very aware of them and what Cleveland Heights was doing, and it's definitely a different feel. I think this team is it's newer. These guys haven't played together as long as some of those other guys, so we don't have that same chemistry now, but I think that we have that same family atmosphere, and these guys are really just trying to do something that hasn't been done since '97.